Good evening, everybody. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if we're echoing.
Can you hear
If we
me?
having technical
Can you see
difficulties,
me?
this is the time to say something, guys.
Yeah,
Before I get too far
everyone's
into
on
it,
roll
yep.
10.
So, welcome to the Gaming Tab podcast. We are going to try to do something just a little different tonight. Um, being on Nintendo Bot podcast gave me a big insight on a few things that we could tidy up a little bit. So, we're going to try to see how that works. So, uh, obviously, I'm Tabby Cat Games. We've got the lovely Roger Inyart,
Resident
our
psychopath.
yes, that's it. Brain's not working tonight, guys. And then we've got Paul, the Polytoad
Uh,
Dojo.
yes, hello everybody. How are we
Hello,
doing?
governors and governesses.
Yeah.
Somebody's got their thing on. Is it me? It might be me. Did I not mute
What
something?
thing?
It was me. I didn't have Twitch muted.
Okay.
Echo.
I was like, I'm hearing an echo. Why am I hearing an echo? Okay. I told you guys it's that night. So just to get something out of the way real quick, because I know this is probably going to come up in questions later. We don't know when or if Star Fox is coming out. We don't have those kind of things. It's
I
not
got the
that
dealio
Nathan
right
hates.
here. I'm in contact with Nintendo. My cousin's nephew's uncle works at Nintendo, and I'm just kidding.
Um, if Star Fox comes out, great. If it doesn't, okay, whatever. More than one person
Give
has
me
said it
Star
though that
Fox.
Star
Give
Fox
me
has
Star
been
Fox.
made, that
We
they've
want
seen
Star
it, that it's
Fox.
ready to come out. We just are waiting for it to actually happen, and it's not that we're hating on Nate the Hate in this channel ever.
Never.
So he's been more right than he's been wrong, and I'm not here to bash other content creators, especially content creators who've been at it a hell of a lot longer than I have. So that being said, Roger's like, whatever. Um, we've got a couple of topics that we're gonna choose between us,
Get here when it gets
and
here.
um, then we've got a new little session that is going to be called Paul's Pokemon Stop, and that gives him a chance to talk all Pokemon information that he knows at this time
And
within
that is
reason,
y'all's cue to just
because we know
leave.
he'll go on.
I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
And then we'll end the night with Roger's research, because he's got a few topics that he's really good at looking things up, and this gives him a little bit more to
It's
talk
called
about.
Google.
It's called he's psychotic and he can't shut up. No, I'm joking. Um,
Sometimes,
we
yes.
love Roger. We all do it. So, first topic is talking about the price difference Walmart's offering for Yoshi's Mysterious Book. Second topic is GameStop buying eBay? Question mark. And then third topic is Nintendo ... And I already kind of told him behind the scenes I'm taking the Yoshi Mysterious Book.
My dear
So they get
God, take it from me. I'm just kidding.
I'm stealing it,
I don't care.
even though it was Roger's idea. um,
Okay.
which one of you two wants the GameStop?
I'll let Roger take that one, actually, if that's okay.
I mean, I don't know much about it, but we can talk about it.
We'll talk about it. And then, okay, that means Paul gets topic number 3, which will also lead into his Pokemon Stop topic.
All right.
Good
So,
time to leave. I'm just kidding.
good time. Well, no, because then they missed you at the end. You're
I'll
cutting
just
your
kind of
nose to spite your
mysteriously
face, sir.
pop back in at the last minute, going, oh, "Okay, have a good one, great stream." No, I'm just kidding. I'm
Oh,
kidding.
thanks everybody for being here too. I see Charlie and PokeFan. Looks like Nate Fake jumped in and has been timed out already. Pokey, let him be in here for a minute. Let's see how things go.
Is that who I think it is?
Probably.
Okay.
Probably.
If he comes back, let's give him a chance. And Brandon's also in here.
Yeah.
Well, he said,
We thank
"Well, it's a bunch
everybody
of
for showing
losers,"
up.
so I'm assuming that's yeah.
If he
Moron.
can't behave himself, then we will definitely time him out for good. But Let's give him a chance to behave himself beyond a bunch of losers. Because, he has to be a loser for showing up here.
Hello,
If we're such
Chris.
losers, then what does that make him? Hello, Chris.
We are getting Star
You
Fox.
you just missed my little thing on that. We don't know. But we're gonna trust Nate the hate and wait until he says something. My mic is lower than the boys. I know. I'm working on that. Mine's actually maxed out.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Now say something, guys.
Now say something.
Yeah, okay, that's better.
Yes. All right.
Yeah, I've got a couple things that I'm
Hey,
working
steak.
on the microphone side. One of them is getting a boom mic handle so that it's closer to my face. Well, good. If they're quiet, that that means a lot.
Yeah, I'm trying to talk
We
over
soften them
everybody.
down a little bit. They're booming. Okay, no, seriously. I am working on the microphone issue. I know it's a problem. But unfortunately, it's all I got right now. Anyways, Walmart offering Yoshi's Mysterious Book physical at same cost or cheaper as digital. Nintendo said they would start offering games at a different price. Physical would be one price, digital would be $10 cheaper or
I'll
whatever.
quote variable pricing.
Variable pricing. Okay, so there we go.
As they say.
And but if you go on Walmart's website, which I did do earlier, they are currently offering pre-orders for Yoshi's Book at the same cost as what the digital copy is going to be. And in my area, I don't know if this is everybody's area or just our area, but in Southern Tennessee, it's actually about 11 cents cheaper than the digital copy.
Yep.
So,
saving them pennies.
What are your thoughts on this? And do you see this being a continued price release? So, Roger, why don't you give me your thoughts?
That was a day one purchase for me, so I bought it for $49.99. So, or 60, what was it? I forget what it was. So yeah, I bought the physical because I'm a physical collector. Okay. So yep. As soon as I saw that and went online and checked, I was like, oh, cool. I went bing, pre-order, done. So
do you see this being the same price after release?
I would say probably for a while, because Walmart typically does that a lot. Even on a lot of the original Switch games, they would do that. If you go into the store, you could get their physical games for 10. I mean, about all 10, but I mean, you could still get it cheaper than anywhere else. So that was always a cool thing.
Yeah. Paul, you got any thoughts?
I think, let's see, probably at launch, obviously it's going to be that price. I did see like what Roger said, like where like maybe a month, maybe a few weeks afterwards, they might bring it up a little bit more to the actual price of like a physical. I think that's possible. They could keep it, but I think it's just like for the launch area, it'll probably be that price, and then just go back to what it should, what they want it to be. But it also depends on how I guess maybe it depends on how it sells. That's possible.
It's Yoshi, it'll sell.
Yeah, but
especially for kids.
Yeah, I agree with
big kids
from the Nintendo podcast about Yoshi Peaks on the SNES with Yoshi's Island. I agree with that because that was like my favorite Yoshi's game was Yoshi's Island. I hope this one goes back to being that good because I love that game and I want this one to be that good. I do like the art style of this one; looks really nice, and I really like that. So I have high hopes for it.
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't played any of the Yoshi games.
Okay.
I've tried to start them, but
they reach to that monitor and smack you.
Took off for me.
Yeah.
I wanted to do
one of them, but I can't remember which one.
You haven't played
to do Yoshi's Woolly World, but I just never had the funds at that time, and then I just never went back and got it. So yeah, I'm like you guys. I think this is definitely a pre-order kind of sale thing, and I think this is actually kind of smart on Walmart's part.
Oh yeah.
Because this will keep people from buying digital so quickly and give them the money for whatever inventory they have.
Yes, I agree.
So, will they do this with other games is the question. Who knows? I think it's random. It'd be great if it was every one.
Walmart just like having the low prices.
I don't think they've been saying that for a while.
Tabby,
Yeah.
you can get Yoshi's Woolly World
Yes.
on Amazon for $29.95.
Physical or digital?
Physical. A
Who
digital.
wants a feet
Oh,
pick?
oh.
Oh god.
$29.95.
Oh god.
Isn't that crazy? The 3DS version is $50.
It is crazy. I'll have to
Interesting.
remember that. I'll have to go look on Amazon now.
Yeah, we gotta look,
So-
gotta look more on like different sites for what other people are charging for it.
Well, that being said, let's go into GameStop buying eBay. Roger,
Wow.
take it away, sir.
That's pretty crazy to think that GameStop would buy eBay. Especially since they're having financial issues. But apparently they have money in the bank. So it's pretty interesting to hear that kind of thing. $125 a share, really? That's a lot. But I guess it's a lot.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't do stocks and stuff, so I don't know the whole kit and caboodle all that is. But I mean, who knows? I know they've made a second bid apparently today or yesterday
Oh, let's see that.
to find out. It seems like they're interested in it, so we'll see what happens. And I can
Has
understand
eBay
them.
responded yet?
I don't know. I haven't seen anything yet,
I hadn't seen. Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I mean, I worked for GameStop for 5 years,
Okay.
so and it was
Yeah,
pretty.
you know more than me about that.
You know, I mean, I didn't know anything about eBay then, but I mean, yeah, it's dwindling business. Our store that I worked at was always busy, so we weren't in that water of the store is underperforming and we're going to close it down. So, but at one time we had 5 GameStops in my city, and Irving's not huge, but
Wow.
we had one, literally 2. We had 3 in the same, literally in the same block, because we had like the mall on one side. The mall had one in. And then across the mall in the shopping center, there was one. And then around the corner by Target, there was one. And then
That's
there
a
were,
little overkill.
I was like, why are there so many in, like, I mean, literally within, walking distance of each other, literally. And then of course we had a couple others that were further away, but I was just like, they shut, the mall went down ages ago. So I guess the one that Target did too, but I always went to the one across from the mall, the shopping center. It's one I've always used to go there before I worked there. So, but they've closed down. They've closed down those 2, and they've closed down. I think they closed the other 2 down that were in Irving too. I'm not 100% sure.
So my husband made the comment that they are using the money that they wouldn't pay to customers for their used games.
Yeah.
Kind of makes sense, actually.
I mean, business is business, I guess. I don't know of any other place that you can go to trade games in any other place other than like movie trading company or something.
Game Exchange.
I don't think we have one of those.
We do.
Somewhere maybe,
I do,
but
anyways.
not close to me.
Yeah. We've got a couple in this state.
I don't think I've ever been to
I don't know
one.
about I don't know what other kind of stores there would be for that. I know
Let's see.
back in Kentucky before COVID, there was a place called Game King, and they used to be a place to change games too.
We have one. Okay, we don't have one too far. We have one in Grand Prairie. It's like, it's not that far. It's probably like 20 minutes.
Actually, I mean, I love our Game Exchange here. They saved my Path of Radiance Fire Emblem game.
They
Nice.
saved
it
it.
was They saved it. It was scratched to pieces. Sold to us by GameStop that way, by the way. A 5-minute thing that they could do with all their games, and they weren't doing that.
Yeah.
I finally gave somebody a chance to clean it, and it worked.
That's
My
good.
neighbors used to have a game cleaning kit that came with like a,
Yeah.
and it like cleaned the disc off and then it would make sure it all did everything right.
I
It put
mean,
the game in.
Now, you know what's funny about the GameCube is that a lot of people, like when it came out and stuff, you put the disc in, and then when you want to change the disc, you would just grab the disc and pop it out. But
yeah,
you can just push the little button in the middle,
in the
and it just
center.
pops the disc out. I
Oh,
never knew
was it?
that. I never
Oh,
did that.
I
really?
never
I
had a
learned that
problem.
really early on.
But I never had a problem doing it the other way. But I thought, oh, I never knew that. I'm like, oh well.
Yeah.
You want to press the button in the middle. Don't just yank the disc out. It's a bad idea.
I mean, I always pulled
Paul,
it
do you
out
have any?
gently, but not.
So I had this like article up about it, so I could. I'm going through that right now, actually, or re-going through because I did read this beforehand. Let's see. I think Roger got most of this, but like, hold on, I don't want that up. Okay. So it says GameStop is roughly a fourth of the size of eBay. Okay, these are rough about it, but I don't know how when that was during. It feels like they're smaller than that, but maybe they are twice the size
I
of eBay.
mean,
I don't know.
I can understand them downsizing because I was just like, I mean, everything's going mostly digital now, so it's hard to have a front anymore. But what are you
Like
gonna do?
I just don't buy stuff off eBay anymore. So like, it's like I don't know how big they are now compared to when like I used to do that. So I guess they're like that's like a rough estimate, I guess, of how big they are compared to GameStop. Is that
I mean, they're
GameStop
bigger
is
than
roughly a
GameStop.
fourth. Oh yeah, they're definitely bigger than GameStop. So it says here like GameStop is roughly a fourth of the size of eBay. Okay, there's a rough ballpark there. Um, but like another thing I found interesting, I can find it in this article here. Is that giving me like, ideas on like what I could talk about here? Where was I believe it was around here. So it says so there's a one point where it says like where the stock, how much it dropped when they announced this. Because the GameStop's stock did drop when they announced this. Like it just um, I'm trying to find where it's at. Okay, let's see. It's,
Yeah, a lot of the
okay.
stores are having retro stuff now. A lot of retro.
Yeah, even GameStop tried to do that. Yeah,
So
and I
That's
haven't.
what I like about Game Exchange having all the retro stuff.
Yeah, I go to a place called gosh, it was like McKay's. I think it's a bookstore, but also sells like retro games and stuff, the retro stuff. So I go there, but the prices can be either really good or really expensive.
well, GameCube games are expensive no matter what.
Yeah,
They are
yeah. Like
crazy
there's
expensive.
like they had
Some
some
of them.
like I know the Pokemon Call it ZM game they've had there before, and it was like $260 for that game. This is before it was on or coming to NSO before all that got announced, and it was like $260 for that game. I'm like, no, I'll wait. I'll wait till it's on NSO when it's announced. And they got. I love it. I love it. I miss that game so much. I love that game so much.
I still have the original receipt of when I bought it brand new.
This
Oh, you
this is where it
mother!
belongs, right there.
No, it's such a good game. Don't throw it away.
I
Don't
bought a
throw it away.
controller at the same time, so that day I spent $80.
Oh, it's such a good game though.
But
Like
yeah,
it's not $260 a good game, but it is a very good game.
I had one company, they buy used stuff, including games. They offered me 300 for it
Whoa.
because it's not scratched.
Oh well, then yeah,
I would have been like,
yeah.
no, I'm gonna, yeah, here, take it, have it. I don't want
But like I wouldn't say
it.
much, but like I
With
get
our
it.
situation, it's been hard not to come off a couple of games I've got. There's that one. There was two other games I
Yeah.
had that were equal to that, and it's been hard not to do that. But at the same time, I've held on to them this long because I still play them.
Yeah.
So it's
Don't get
like
rid of them.
I don't want to do that.
So
But
I think I found it. It says year to date, GameStop stock is up more than 23%, but it's down roughly 9% over the last 12 months. And it's
And
like
stocks
they're
always go
buying.
up and down, up and
Yeah,
down.
they do. I'm saying this is like after they announced like they're buying eBay or whatever, or
So
trying to.
called.
So yeah,
So here's my question, because this is something I couldn't find.
yeah.
Is eBay actually for sale right
I
now?
think they're
I
like trying
mean,
to offer to get them to sell. From what I can tell, I don't know that
Mm.
for sure if they are or not.
yeah,
I
I
have no
couldn't
idea.
find
I can find
any
it.
information as to why GameStop is making this move beyond trying to better their own stocks, maybe.
I think
Um,
yeah, and they're just trying to buy it and like offer, see if they'll sell it to them.
yeah, because from what I've read today, from what research I could find, their CEO on eBay hasn't reached out and said anything or even said this was a thing going on. So, um,
It's an offer. It's just,
but I mean, I understand a little bit of the jargon, not enough to explain it to everybody. Because it's been
yeah,
a long time since I was in banking or doing accounting classes, even. So, um, but some of this kind of made sense, some of it didn't. My thoughts are, as many stores as GameStop is closing, I would worry about them buying eBay and then screwing that up too.
yeah.
That was my first thought when I saw it. I was like, okay, so they're closing a lot of their stores because they're not making money, and the way they're pricing stuff isn't smart. So
Hey,
what would happen if they got a hold of eBay?
that game's only like
How would it be any
$4.
better?
I don't know.
Huh?
I was just looking at Nintendo's website, and I
No.
was scrolling through games, and like that new Turtle game's only like $3.24. I was like, dang, super cheap.
Yeah, I honestly don't know what they would do with eBay. I mean, would they make it just for like video game related stuff? Would they try to branch out? Who knows? I don't know, but I, I'm I'll probably keep eyes on this just to see like what happens with it because it's fascinating. I just don't know much about stocks as much as I used to. I used to like there was in high school. Me and my dad, we did like a stock project thing. That I was much more into it back then than I am now. And I'm just like, I'll just keep an eye on it and see what happens. That's my view on it.
I like that Chris is in our couldn't be on stream today, guys. And as summer comes on, he's probably less likely to be on before fall again, unless he has just a off weekend.
Yeah.
But he's on here in his downtime here, commenting and kind of giving you all a little bit of a rundown because he is our wisdom person on this. Cool. But yeah, for those watching, if you're on YouTube, you know, Mr. 3D Wizard is our Chris, usually on our podcast, and he's explaining in chat. So if y'all have questions, ask Chris.
Yes.
Chris.
Next topic. We're moving kind of fast tonight.
All right.
This is where it's probably going to get a little bit lengthy though, because now it's Paul's turn,
Yeah.
and I know he's.
All right, everyone, time to mute your computers
No, it's not there
and
yet.
take a nap.
We're not there yet. We're not to Pokemon.
Kidding.
Topic 3: Nintendo.
Yeah. It was or is the Star Fox game real?
Yes.
And what are we thoughts on Nate the Hate, like not getting the announcement time quite correct? For me, it's I still think it's real. There's been all these other people collabing with him, not collabing like video wave, but we know what we mean. They're also saying the same thing, and I just think maybe it delayed a little bit. That's fine. I can wait. I still hope it comes out roughly around the time he was saying it'll come out. I'm hoping for that. And they might have just gotten pushed back at like a month or so. So like I think it's still quite possible. I want to see in the remainder of this month because I'm hoping it'll at least get announced this month. But it could be like one of those things where Nintendo puts out information and to see who is leaking it. I think that's possibility, at least a little bit more than I used to. But like, I still think it exists. Still think it's coming. I just think it got pushed a little bit. By how much, we'll have to find out. It's also possible that the Canary Trap thing, when Nintendo puts out information to see who leaks it, that is possible. I don't see that for this as much as maybe like depending on when they did, because there was the saying that they might have done that. I think it's possible that might have been more likely the Nash Weedle stuff was more like that, and this is like just been pushed a little bit, and they're messing with things, trying to mess with us with that. But other than that, I still think it's a thing. How about you, Tabby?
Like I was talking about at the beginning, I think it's real. I'm going to say it wrong. I know. I think it was Negro Felipe. Is that what it was?
Yeah,
his name.
Yeah.
On Twitter. He also has said that he'd seen it and it was real. So he backed up what Nate the Hate was saying. I think because Nate said a specific date, kind of like Nintendo Prime said last week, I think because he said a specific date, Nintendo says going to change that. Because
Nintendo ninjas.
I mean, Star Fox got leaked, which is why they had to kind of push the poster for it a little bit sooner than they wanted to for the movie. And there was a few other leaks that had gone on, and they were kind of getting tired of it. So there were things everybody's like, was a little frustrated because they're like, we wanted, you just spoiled a little bit of the movie. And it's like, well, do they spoil it that way or let the leaker spoil it? Yeah. They were trying to get ahead of the game.
True.
So I think that's kind of where we were with that.
Yeah, it's either that someone they wanted to like if someone's gonna leak it, they might have pushed it so we think it's like, oh, they like this. We're hesitant on like, is it coming? Is it not? I think that was their goal, but like, I think it could be either that or maybe something happened where they need like, okay, we need a little more time or whatever. But like, obviously it's not announced yet, so we'll have to wait and see, I guess. But Roger, how about you?
I believe it's true, but Nintendo's good at Nintendo, and they're gonna do it when it's ready and when they want. So, if it was supposed to have been done, when Nate said, and they're like, "How are these leaking?" and they're like, "All right, well, we'll just change the date. Maybe that'll help some of the." I don't know, but I do hope there is one because it's time. Or.
Yeah.
Second option is, while we're waiting for that one, how about release Star Fox Zero for the Switch 2, but don't have that, second Wii Pass up, just make it on the screen like a normal Star Fox.
Yeah.
Which I think is possible, because
it is.
I find it funny on that game. You spend 95% of the time looking at your Wii Pad. You're not even looking at the game on the screen, which is beautiful. It looks nice, and you're just looking at this little, not so great LCD screen there on the Wii U gamepad. Yeah. You're occasionally looking up and going, okay, but you're like, so, but I think they can convert that so it's just,
they did that
on the screen.
On a game, I forget what game it was. They made a few games that were like made for two screens, but they kind of made it for one of like for a re-release. I can't remember what game that was. I think it was on the Switch 1, but they've done that before, so that's possible.
There's that dance game. What was it? It was a 3DS game, and they put it on Switch.
Yeah,
and it was like the
one screen.
Yeah, it used to be two screens, and they converted it to one.
Yeah, I think they could do something like that.
I can't think of what it was called.
Or they could put the like Star Fox Assault, Star Fox Adventures on the GameCube NSO. I think that would be a cool next couple games for NSO. They can do that as well, I think. If they're trying to like maybe push the new Star Fox back a bit, they can put those on the NSO and be like, okay, you have those. We're gonna wait maybe a month or two longer for Star Fox.
And you could go watch my playthrough of Star Fox Adventures.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that one's fun.
Which I finally finished. off stream because I was so mad the stream before that. Oh man.
I heard you cussing.
I was ready to throw the controller across the room. I was like, "Yep, I'm gonna stop now."
That's when you take a break. Yeah.
I just couldn't get past this one part, no matter what I did. I was like, I know I'm just frustrated, and that's my problem. So I'm just gonna stop. So,
Yeah.
but anyway, let's hope. I hope there's a Star Fox.
Yeah, I really hope.
I
so.
do.
I got my fingers crossed for it, man. I'm really hoping for it.
That's as much as my fingers will do these days.
I can do a lot of finger crosses.
I can do my toes. No, I'm kidding.
I can do like
If I move
double
my,
finger cross.
yeah, I've
Double
got to
finger cross.
actually.
I can do the double. It hurts though to do that, so I don't do it that much. Anyways, let's see. Anything else on Star Fox that we want to talk about? Like, I guess
Nope.
we got through that one kind of quick. But I
Do we
think
want
also-
to talk about what's coming this month while we're on the subject,
let's
Nope.
see.
or do we want to save that to the end?
You can save it to the end.
Save
Oh,
it there,
okay.
Other than that, I'm curious what could be like new about the Star Fox game and what parts they're gonna. I mean, they're probably gonna keep some of the on rails stuff, I would think. Like, I wonder what new stuff they could add to make it like more different than the previous Star Fox games. I'm very interested in seeing what they're gonna do. For like games like Star Fox games, if they ever bring back F-Zero with an actual brand new modern looking game, I'm interested in all seeing that, but that's not for this topic. But Star Fox is one that I've been very interested in, and how they could modernize it a little bit. But we'll have to see. And if you guys got any thoughts on that, like Roger or Tabby, you can jump in if you have any ideas for that, because we're on the Star Fox topic. I'm interested in hearing. You done?
You said none.
None.
Oh, none. Like, I'm done. No.
I'm done. No, I'm seriously whatever they bring, as long as it's not just a flying game. I want actual.
Yeah,
I want a cross between adventures and maybe assault, and a mixture of that in there.
Yeah, just as
That'd be
long as
awesome.
it's not, just flying games. I hate doing flying stuff. It's like I won't get
love
it
it.
if
That's
it's
why
a
I got
flying
this
game.
flight sim over here. I get my flight sim. I love flying stuff. That's a sim flying. It's different.
I don't mind doing like the helicopters on GTA or something, but if I have to do the
Yeah.
airplanes, those usually
my
get rigged
zen.
into the water.
Okay. Because like flying stuff is like my zen kind of game where I just relax and fly.
It's the inverted controllers. I hate it. It drives me crazy.
Me and my dad love that when you're flying. We
Yeah.
love it.
I mean, I know,
It's really
I mentally know when you fly a plane in real life, everything is inverted as far as that goes. That's accurate. But for whatever reason, my brain and my hands don't work together with flying games.
You got your brain rats crossed.
This ain't for everybody, but I know it's way more helpful when you learn with like a flight stick, because then you're like actually pulling back to go up, pushing that to go down. So you have to think about, like, if you're holding a flight stick, you're pushing forward, you're tipping the nose down or pulling the nose up. And if you think about it like that, it's much more.
Buy me one of those analog sticks.
Analog?
Yeah, I have an extra one somewhere. I can let you borrow it. Practice.
All right. What's your next subject?
I think we're going into Pokemon stuff. So.
All right. See y'all later.
But yeah, we have.
Kidding.
So the first Pokemon topic I have for this is from one of the people at the Hidden Power podcast, which I watch all the time. Love their content. If you haven't heard of them, go check them out. Soul Silver Art on their podcast was mentioning how he had heard that a few weeks before I believe it was the Presents when they showed off on Pokemon Day, where they showed off the Gen 10 trailer. A few weeks before that, he had heard that they had said it was going to come out in this year at the holiday time, but he's like, and then they heard that they got to say, okay, someone says we need to push this back. We're pushing it back to 2027. This was a few weeks before the thing was announced and stuff. But I'm curious if this is true. When will it come out? Next year? do we think? And why or what reasons could they have had to push it from this year to next year? I'll start with me first because I have a few. So in terms of why, I think it could be if this Zelda Ocarina of Time thing is like true, and it could be multiple of these reasons, but I think if Ocarina of Time remake is coming this holiday, they probably don't want to put that game right by it. On top of the fact that Pokemon Company does not like having their Pokemon games released too early in the console's life cycle because there's the audience of Pokemon is so big that they like to have a bigger audience on their platform. And they have a history of doing that for like many years now, or many generations now. That could be a part of it. They might have had a bug or something that came up that they needed to fix and make sure it's fixed before releasing the game. That could be a problem that they've had. And I think in terms of when it will come out, if this is true, I think the beginning of summer next year,
No.
because if it becomes at the beginning of summer next year, it will be right when everyone's getting out of school. Everyone's going to want to go buy it, and they're going to get a ton of sales for it, and probably sell systems as well, because that's what Pokemon does. It sells a lot of systems. I mean, look at Pokopia, man. It's sold quite a few systems there as well. And I'm fascinated in like what could have caused this delay, why. So, how about you, Tabby? What is your theory about it?
Sorry. You're talking about the Wind and Waves
Yeah, Winds
being
and Waves
delayed.
getting, like pushed a little bit. Yeah, that's their
I
first.
think they had
story.
some things to work on graphic wise.
Okay.
And honestly, the longer it cooks, the better it's going to look, better
Yeah.
it's going to run. And I'm all for that.
Don't rush
I'd
it.
rather it be pushed back and get it out and get it looking good
Mhm.
without all the glitches.
Yeah.
Have a decent storyline, then put it out. What I
Yeah.
don't want to see is like they did with Pokemon ZA and have the DLC ready to go same day.
Well, here's the thing with
Kinda-
that. There's an explanation for that, which is the game was done like a year
I
and a
know.
half before it even came
And they
out.
pushed it.
And it was well ready to go, apparently.
Yeah.
And so, like, well, Nintendo's saying we have to wait to release it, so we'll just start making the DLC. And by the time the
Yeah.
game was ready to release, the DLC was already ready and done as well.
Yeah.
So
They pushed it
that's
to
why.
give it time to be with the Switch 2 as well.
Yeah.
And I get that. But at the same time, they still could have held on to that DLC just a little bit
It
longer.
could have, but it would overlap with Pokopia. Then they had to push that back, and just
No.
like a domino effect. I feel
I
like they want
mean-
to get Pokopia out from like so we can have some to play, waiting for all these other games coming. Because we've had a big gap between general directs. And I think they wanted that in there and out.
They could have
as
put
soon as possible.
DLC out at Christmas. They would have
Plus, I
had
think-
plenty of time.
Apparently, there's also a Pokopia DLC in development, so that's another one that we can talk about that later. But like, there is apparently a Pokopia DLC coming in development that was also found. But that I want to get more about that before we talk about it, so we can save
Yeah.
that. But yeah. So I'm interested. Roger, you have any thoughts on this? On why it could have been pushed? RT?
He's gonna troll you.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, y'all know I'm the greatest Pokemon player in the world. But I mean, yeah, they should take their time with it.
Mm-hmm.
They should.
Yeah.
So they have enough
Probably
time to
would've.
work the bugs out, make it look right.
Yeah. Also, the water looks great though. I like the water in the trailer. They
I don't
had.
really care if the
Just-
water looks great, but is the rest of it going to look that great?
I think it did. I think it did. The underwater stuff looks great. The water looks great. The
We'll see.
jungle part scenes look great.
I just want a co-op. 'Cause that's technically the only way I'm really going to play a Pokemon game is if it's co-op.
Yeah, that I hope they add more to co-op than they did with Scarlet and Violet, because the Scarlet Violet co-op had no purpose whatsoever to be in there, and I hope they do like I don't know maybe side quests you can do together or something, because I will give you that the Scarlet and Violet co-op did not work well, and it didn't have like any substance or activities you could really do together until like
Which,
the Blueberry Academy DLC.
Which one had co-op? Was it Arceus?
No, Scarlet and Violet had co-op. but,
Scarlet
like,
about it, okay.
But like
Didn't work very well.
Yeah, it only had purpose once you got the second DLC was out, which was
Yeah,
like
I
we would do
mean-
quests together. Before that, it's
You
all just
could,
looking around the world together, which is
yeah, it was more or less looking around the world together, and you might get lucky to get into a raid together, but that was literally just pending.
yeah. As well as like it does make it easier to find shinies, sure, but like only if you're like all looking for them and you're all like, it's there's not really much to do
It
in
didn't
that
work too
co-op.
well the night we tried it.
Yeah. Um, and I need more like side quests to do co-op, like co-op based side quests or world events that involve co-op stuff, which I have theories about that, but I'll save those for later as well. And so we'll move on to my next topic here, which is the next supposed Legends game is supposed to be Legends Galar, based on the Sword and Shield region Galar. And that was from the Terra Leak. It's assuming that it's supposed to be in production right now, so we'll see that eventually. I'm curious what we want to see from a Legends game based in the Sword and Shield region, and what we want like in terms of structure, what Pokemon we might want to see. If you guys know, I know a lot of Pokemon from that, but like I want them in terms of, for me at least, I want them to have the DLC areas like Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra areas in the base game of this Legends game eventually when it comes out. I think that'd be really cool. Maybe base a story around like stuff from those into the base game and stuff. I think it needs to be less linear, obviously, than the Sword and Shield. But Sword and Shield was way too linear for me. And I like some linear Pokemon games, but this one was like all the routes were just line, just straight lines, most of them. And I'm like, the wild areas were fun, but like the rest of the game is way too linear. And I hope this is like just one big wild area of the region in the Legends game. I think that'd be really cool for Galar. Since they are the ones that kind of teetered us into open world, and the wild areas in those I liked more than the big open main region of Paldea in Gen 9. I think that I liked those way more, having more Pokemon, more good looking graphics actually than the terrible looking region of Paldea. Oh, man, it's such a pain to look at, the Scarlet and Violet region. I did not like the look of it. Sword and Shield looked better to me. And I hope they can make a good Legends game out of this. I would like to see maybe something with how the Galar versions of the legendary birds got there. That would be interesting as a side thing in the game. I think would be cool, like as a side quest or something. I want to see how those new Regis got there. The Regis are some of my favorite Pokemon in terms of the lore behind them in the Pokemon universe. I'm so glad in Sword and the Shield they added those two new Regis, Regidrago and Regieleki. I want to see something with them in the game, 100%. Gotta have them in there somewhere. I want to see how they got there and all that. That's what's fascinating me, because they just have these temples for them, and they're real old in Sword and Shield. I want to see who built them, where they came from. Because for the longest time, we had Registeel, Regirock, Regice, and Regigigas from Engine 4 and 3 and 4. And I'm wondering, like, how did these ratings get here? Why? How did they use them? If they used them, like, did they get too powerful or something, and they had to lock them away like the other ones? Who knows? But I want to see stuff about that. There's a lot of lore in Sword and Shield I want to see explored. I'm curious how old are the towers in the Isle of Armor. There's like a lot of stuff there I want to see as well.
But I'll be right back.
All right,
gonna go check on Mom real fast.
Alrighty. But yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff in Galar I want to see lore explanations for. Tabby, how about you?
You covered everything but the two main legend Pokemon to begin with.
Yeah.
That's what I'm like.
Yeah, so that's I just hope we don't get into more characters like Swordbert or whatever his name is, and Shieldbert or whatever. There's two characters at the end post game stuff that look terrible. They're terrible character designs, and that's the one reason I didn't bring them up, because I didn't want to bring these guys up. But they are my least favorite designed characters in all of Pokemon are Shieldbert and whatever the other guy's name is. And they have like hair that's like the shape of a sword and hair that's shape of a shield, and it looks awful. It looks like I don't want to get graphic here, but the sword guy with hair that's super short, it looks like he's got a dildo on his head. I don't want to see that in Pokemon.
I never noticed that.
It's so bad. It's in the post game of Sword and Shield. I hated those characters.
I've been post game. I've been more than
Yeah.
post game. I've
You
beat
have to
it
go
and
back
then
into
some.
the forest. It's all like
Yeah.
clouded and mist. I would like to see more about the legendaries, though. Like you said, those I would like to see. I just don't want to see any characters like Shieldbert and whatever the other guy's name is.
I mean, they kind of explain where
Yeah,
Zagmata and
they're
the
like
other one
ancient
came from.
heroes. Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
but they didn't really. I mean, they only gave the story from the
Mhm.
two bad guys, more or less, going
Yeah.
and stealing their power too.
Yeah.
And then was it Eternius that came on?
Eternatus, yeah. Eternatus,
Yeah.
I would love to see like how they fight like the G-Max version of Eternatus, where it's like the giant hands coming out of the sky. It's like, and that thing, if you look at the actual size compared to the player of that, like how it's supposed to, how big it is, it's absolutely huge. It is the most, I think it's the biggest Pokemon we have to date in terms of actual size. It's enormous. I would love to see like a better look of how big that is, but like fighting it in like a Legends game way with like action combat or something would be so cool. Oh, I would love that. And like more like active versions of like giant Pokemon roaming the lands. Maybe like it's more like a Godzilla game where like you have like giant Pokemon walking around and you have to fight them. I think that would be so cool. There's a lot of stuff I could see in a Legends Galar game making it very good and very well received. But that's some of the stuff I want to see a lot.
Yeah. I mean,
But,
I would honestly, if you're going to do a Legends, you've got to do it based off the originals, which was thanks to Steak for typing those out because I was sitting here trying to remember their names. Zacian, or how do you
there's
say it?
Zamazenta and
Zamazenta.
yeah, what
I
was
always say the name wrong.
yeah, Zamazenta is the one I think. Gosh, which one's I get them
And
confused. Which one is
Eternimax.
what? Yeah. Well, I'm trying to remember which one's which because they sound similar to me, and I get the sword one and the shield one, legendary, confused because of the names. And I get them mixed up. But I gotta remember which one's which, or which one's which.
Yeah, he's correcting my mistake on my naming too.
Yeah, it's Zamazenta and
I knew in my head what I was saying, and I know what they are. I always screw them up.
Zacian is sword. Okay, Zacian is sword. Zamazenta is shield. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to remember. Yeah, I want to see like, do they appear in this Legends game? Do they just have the actual hero from the story that helps with them? Do we see him come back? Who knows? But I would love to see all this in the game. Like, it would be such a cool legend. It's such a cool idea for a Legends game because that region has a lot of history and lore to it that I want to see explored. Kind of like how Sinnoh did with Legends Arceus. A lot of lore in that game. I would like to see stuff like that, but even more so in this one.
Yeah. And I'm cool with that as long as they get a decent storyline. And like you said, let's not go linear with this world. Let's kind of stay to the open world like they've done.
Yeah. Now they got Switch 2.
I mean, Arceus Legends EA wasn't too open, honestly.
Arceus had some later areas that were pretty open. It's just the first few were kind of.
But it was getting to those later areas. You had a little bit of story to get through.
It was kind of like open area section. So you're like, a big area to explore. Then you go to another zone, and it would load, and then you have another big area. I was fine with that. But
I enjoyed Arceus a lot.
In
fact, at the time I was working Advance Auto, and the store I was at is like most of us were gamers. So every one of us at one point at lunch break was sitting in the back room playing Arceus.
Nice. Love it.
Kind of funny. We had at least 4 or 5 people any given day that was at my lunch breaks playing Switch.
Speaking of that, I do have a funny story since you brought that up that I want to share. I went to, gosh, I think it was back when Nachos, the Mexican restaurant, was near us, and they had to get rid of that location and like move somewhere else. It's not like 20 minutes away instead of 5 minutes away. But I remember going there one day, and they were taking turns in the back storage room, swapping between playing video games on their breaks. It was hilarious. And I got to go back there and see, like, they were like, dude, we just got this new game. I forget which one it was, but like they brought me back in the kitchen and back into the storage room to check it out, and I was like, man, I get to get a tour of the kitchen, but like and see what, and they brought me back there, and they were playing the game, and they had questions for me like, how do we do this or this, because they knew I played games a lot. So
Yeah, we do the same thing with the Zelda stuff too.
Yeah.
We all kind of talk about, the few games that were out then, and give each other tips and how'd you do this and how'd you do that, and we'd go back and forth. That was if we weren't talking cars. So
yeah, I have a buddy who's like super into cars. He like.
I will admit, Arceus was probably my favorite Pokemon game because I liked the openness and the movement of the character. You're not stationary, like turn-based. I like that you could that you could move around, walk around as you're battling. Avoid Pokemon. I like that aspect of Arceus.
Yeah,
a lot. And they didn't do that in ZA, which I was like, it's like, wow, you're on the right path. Keep it that way.
But I do like how ZA's battle pattern is better than any of them yet. And I hope they stick with that going forward into Winds and Wave and whatever this next Legend is. Yeah. I like that.
The other thing I hope they have in Gen 10 is, I'm not going to stick on this for very long because it's not in my notes here, but like I want, in Legends Arceus they have the space-time distortion bubbles that'll appear. You go into them and just random fully evolved Pokemon start popping up.
I haven't played DLC yet.
Oh, it's not. No. This is in Legends Arceus, the first.
Oh, Arceus. Yeah, I remember when they did that.
Yeah, so I hope they have something like that in Gen 10, maybe a little different because they don't want to just copy and paste something from a previous game into that one. But like something similar to that as like overworld events. I've had theories about like the Dark Cloud in the trailer might be marking an area where there's an overworld event. But like, and so I'm hoping they have something like that in Gen 10, but that's like a hope. And speaking of Gen 10, I'll go into my last Pokemon topic, which is a rumor that a Gen 10 Pokemon might be in, that'll be in Winds and Waves, will be in the Pokemon anime shown off with a new character that was and this new character is in a poster for the new anime.
Ash Ketchum.
I wish. But this new Pokemon season for Pokemon Horizons is called Wonder Voyage, I believe. I'm trying to make sure I got that right. Yes, Wonder Voyage is the new season, and they have a poster. If you, I think I put it in the chat if you guys want to bring it up. And it is got a character in the middle of this poster that has not been in the anime yet, and is supposedly going to be introduced having a Gen 10 Pokemon in it or with her, and it looks like it's possible. Like they also have the Ditto in the poster from like it's supposedly like something like advertising Pokopia as well. So they're putting some Ditto stuff in there for people who like Ditto. I like Ditto, but it's a little creepy looking, but I like him. And he's apparently got the ability to transform into Captain Pikachu, which is in the anime. Which I love seeing that at the bottom there, where they both got their arms crossed, and it's adorable. They also have the Ditto transforming into a rock on top of Snorlax for some reason, so he's using the Kirby rock ability, apparently. So that's pretty funny. But the main character that will have the Gen 10 Pokemon is in the middle of the poster, and to me it looks a little like non-human almost, like has this uncanny look compared to all the other human characters in this poster. And I'm wondering, is the actual character a Pokemon that's just transforming into a human, like Ditto does, like Mew does? That's possible. However, I just think it's an odd design, but like it's possible that she'll just have a Pokemon and it's a Gen 10 Pokemon. The other thing I want to say is they used to do this all the time in the old anime with like when a new gen comes out, beforehand they'll tease a Pokemon that they want to market in the anime, sometimes several. And they have done this plenty of times. I even have a list here of like some of the Pokemon they've teased in the anime. Like they did it with Ho-Oh is the first one. They had Togepi teased in the anime before it shows up in the games. They had Meryl, Snubble, Donphan, Ladybug, Elekid, Blossom, and there's a lot of these. There's a whole list I can go through. But some of the famous ones are like Lugia, for instance, was designed for the movie, and it was got so popular they put it in silver. Lugia was a big one. There's some I forget about all the time that were teased in the anime first, like Kecleon was in the anime well before the Gen 3 games came out. One I had no idea came out in the anime first was Whalmer, one of my favorite shinies, because it looks like Thanos from Marvel. It looks like his face. He's got the big he's got the chin, and it's hilarious. I love that shiny because of how funny it is. So I just find that hilarious. I had no idea Duskull was also in the anime before it was in the games, which is pretty cool. And I don't care about this one. Volbeat, I don't care. I hate Volbeat. I'm never going to use it. Don't care about it. We'll never use it. You can't convince me to use it because I don't like that one at all. I've known about Latias and Latios were teasing their movie before Gen 3 came out. Surprisingly, I didn't know this either. Blaziken was apparently teased in the anime before the games, which is one of the starters, and that was teased in the anime before. Usually, nowadays, they'll just put them in a trailer before the game, but that was teased in the anime. Sharpedo, Seedot, Shroomish, Lotad, and so on and so forth. It just goes on. For Gen 3, there's quite a few that were teased in the anime from before Gen 3 came out. Another one of my favorites, Munchlax. I love Munchlax in the anime.
Yeah, see that. Maybe I can read that or not.
Yes, I see it.
There we go. Sorry, it's backwards. I just saw that on the app.
Oh, that's funny.
Touch his butt.
That's been going on for a while. You all just now seeing that?
That's the first time I've seen it on my feed.
Oh my gosh. It's been on mine for a minute.
That's hilarious.
A famous one that a lot of people like, though, is Lucario.
Oh, it's roses.
That's a very marketable Pokemon. But my point
That's
is,
funny.
They when they advertise a Pokemon in the anime before it comes out in the actual games, it's usually something they want to market heavily. So it's got to be something that people will latch to and want to really either get a plushie of, or something that people like a lot. They feel like has market appeal. And I'm curious in terms of what this Pokemon could be based off of, this new Gen 10 mon that's going to be advertised in the anime for Gen 10. I'm very curious what it could be based on. I know there's rumors it's going to be like a psychic rock type, but then there's also possibilities it could be one of the flying fish. If anyone knows what those are very interesting actual animals that will come out of the water and they'll hover in the air for a bit, which I think those are awesome looking. They look like something from the Avatar movies, James Cameron's Avatar movies. It almost looks like something from that, but they're real. The flying fish. Which, if anyone has a chance to look that up, they look so beautiful. I'm hoping that is something that's in Gen 10. That could be the type of mon there, because there was someone hinting at that. I can't remember who. There was someone on Twitter was putting out something it's this Betamon Pokemon they're bringing back, which they do occasionally from Mons. That's possible. That's one of my hopes that they do that for Gen 10. I think that'll be a great overworld Pokemon to see jumping out of the water, going across. I think that'd be cool. See them in maybe schools of flying fish jumping out of the water. A flying fish mon would be pretty cool. But yeah, I'm wondering what animals you guys have that you might want to see come to Gen 10 as a mon that this could be teasing at in the anime. What do they have that it could be that they could be teasing with us in the anime? That's one that I want to see. I didn't have time to look this up, but there's a lot of exotic animals in Indonesia where Gen 10 is going to be based on that region. And I'm curious if you guys know of anything you would want to see in terms of what kind of animals they could base the Pokemon after in that region that they could tease with this one in the anime. What do you think would fit best? And I'll leave it to Tabby to start.
I didn't even know they were based out of Indonesia, so that was something I learned.
The region of Gen 10 is going to be based on Indonesia.
That's what I'm saying. Didn't know that. That's actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
Honestly, my biggest curiosity is just seeing how the starter Pokemon evolve, so that
Yeah.
I kind of get a idea of which way I'm really going.
Hmm.
Um, I mean, if you go based off the art that they gave us, I really like the gecko, and I don't usually start with a water Pokemon. I usually start with a fire
Mm.
Pokemon. So we'll see. I mean, I think the fire palm was cute.
It's adorable.
The bird
Love it.
just looks like a angry bird. It's just a green angry
Yeah.
bird.
I'm that makes me want to choose it just to see what it evolves into, and it just gets to a bigger angry bird.
It's gotta
I'm
be
very
better
curious.
than what it's starting as, because the poor thing just it looks like you're fixing to throw it at a pig. So
Yeah,
where's your
the gecko for
slingshot?
me makes me nervous because we've had other one that start like that, a similar designs and stuff that just start like that, and I'm just like, please don't make the water gecko something like on two legs, like I think it's like Sazazel, something like that. I didn't like that Pokemon. I don't want the water gecko to turn into that. And I feel that might be where they're going with it, and I'm like, nah, I'm probably choosing Palm Bond
Yeah,
because it's the safest bet for me.
that part
And
doesn't bother me. I don't care if they start on 4 legs and end up in 2 at their latest
I've
thing.
done it so much, and I'm like, I don't want to be human looking because, like,
Yeah,
watching the
as long
anime,
as to me, as long as they look cool and they
yeah,
actually look based
I
off
want it to be
something
monster
instead of
looking, but like, it's
ridiculous.
like when they're on two legs and they look like a person in a costume. It's weird in the anime seeing like the characters sleeping in the same bed as their mon that looks like a person in a costume. It looks
Yeah.
odd and it's unsettling. I don't like it. So
Well, I
they can
mean,
be on two legs. It has to be monstrous looking, like
my
not
thing
like
is
human looking.
look at the
Yeah.
Scarlet starters.
Mm.
They all kinda sucked as far as original looks, but the
Okay.
little fire crocodile, whatever he
Yeah.
was,
Great.
never yeah, he sucked. I'm
No,
not
no,
a
no.
fan.
He's. Have you seen him in the anime? It's great. He's adorable.
I don't watch the anime anymore. I
Okay.
haven't watched the anime in years.
He's so adorable in the anime. I love him. I love
Maybe, but
Fuecoco.
he still looks really ridiculous when he turns into this large crocodile with a firebird on
I
his
will
head.
agree with you there. It's the first evolution I thought you meant looked ridiculous. Okay.
No. Well, yeah, he kinda does. I mean,
I
he's
love him.
cute
I
for a
love him.
little whatever he is, a chubby cheek crocodile baby,
He's
but
adorable.
he just
But
he they could have done better with the artwork.
I don't like Sprigatito's final evolution because it's just a person. It's a
Masquerade
person
was kinda
cat.
cool.
I don't like that because it like in the anime they like show like Liko, one of the main characters, like literally sleeping with it,
Oh,
and it just
cute.
it doesn't look right. It's like a person, and I don't like that. Uh,
Yeah.
I really my least favorite starter of all time in terms of the final evolution is the water starter in Gen 9. I hate
Quaxley?
that. No, no, no. The final evolution. Quackable. Its
Yeah,
final evolution.
it
It's
was
like
funny.
it's got like a butt lift and it has like weird looking toes that look like they're just jointed
It's a
and
duck, you
I
dork.
don't like it. Like no, no, the first one's fine. I love Quaxley. I don't like the final evolution because like the toes are like separated
But I'm
like
saying
it's
it's not a
siblings.
butt lift, it's its feathers, it's a duck.
I don't like it. It has like because it has like human legs, and so it looks like a human with a butt lift, and like everything else is like if it was like more hunched over, like a regular duck looking, I would like it much more. Kind of like how Pelipper is. It's more of a bird, but like still, I like that look, that design for like a duck like Pokemon better than just a human looking dancing duck like the people they have in the like what do you call those animals? Peacocks. It looks like a person with a peacock costume on. I don't like it. I don't like the Quackable. Sprigatito is my second in the middle of the
Quack
two, and I like Fuecoco's design the most.
Quackable
Um,
sounds like a cookie.
yeah, it's not a good name either. That's my least favorite starter of, for the middle stage, but especially the final stage is my least favorite starter of all time. Is Quackable. I don't like it. It disgusts me. I can't get on board with that. It
I'm
is
waiting for you to go into a Daffy Duck. It's despicable.
it's really bad. I don't like it. I can't even get my voice out to do it right. I can do it right if I practice a little bit, but like I have friends that do it really well, but I can't do it. I can't do it. Yeah, it makes me angry just thinking about it. Just
Don't get angry.
I hate this Pokemon. It is
Don't
my
get
least favorite
angry.
design. And I cannot stress that enough. I hate it. Oh God, it's so bad. And yeah, one of my buddies likes it. And I'm like, no, it's bad. I can't stand it. I can't sit there and lie to people saying I like it. It's so bad.
Right, AJ? No one complains about Lopunny. I love how he put that. And I know exactly what he's referring to.
I know what he's referring to, and I only think it's okay because it's hilarious that it is basically a pool dancer looking, especially the Mega Evolution. It's like a pool dancer, and I'm like, this is hilarious. But
So now that answers another question.
that's what I wanted. I just find it hilarious that they even did that in Pokemon. Like that is so funny.
He's okay with Lopunny, guys, but not Quackable.
I still, it's not one of my favorites. It's not in my top 100, but like, I just find it goofy and funny, and I think that's hysterical. It also doesn't have those weird, ugly-looking toes that Quackable has. I hate them so much. His feet just make me cringe. I hate Quackable so much. But it might be my least favorite Pokemon. It might be like of all time. I do not like. It is gosh that I could go on so long with tangent on many reasons I don't like it. But
We're
I'm not
muting
going any
Paul for
longer.
the
I
rest
can
of
go
the
much
night.
longer than that. Like if I'm going to choose a water Pokemon on my team, it's going to be Politoed or Poliwrath or like Swampert from Gen 3 because the Mega has anchor arms from SpongeBob and I love it. Heck, I would take a Polion over any of Quackable's stuff because that's a penguin and I like penguins. But
Yes, the penguins
yeah,
were cute.
Piplup is great. Like Piplup from Gen 4 was a great water starter. Greninja's great water starter. The Ninja Frog, great water starter. There's so many better choices than Quackable. So many better ones. I can't stand it. Oh.
The, the chat's killing me. Are we moving on?
Sure, yeah, we can move on. I'm just real quick. I want to get Roger's thoughts real quick though on what mons he would want to see in Gen 10 in terms of like what we can see teased in the anime. What like animals would you want to see it based off of? You're muted.
He's muted himself.
Oh,
I forgot to unmute myself when I came back. Well, I was at least I wasn't talking. So unlike Tabby,
yeah.
she'll go 20 minutes.
Like
She'll go 20 minutes before we're like, a microphone. And you're like, what? I'm just kidding.
Yeah, because I actually told you ahead of time. You all just let me talk.
Because it's funny.
Yeah.
You're gonna mime everything.
Yeah. Well, I'm curious what animals you want it based on, like the one that's possibly coming in the anime. I'm curious what animals like you might want to see a Pokemon based on. That could be.
Has there been a dolphin Pokemon?
They have one or two of those, but like there's not very many, so I would like to see that as well. That'd be cool. Yeah, they have like one or two, but like none of them are really like so far. I've been like
It was in
liking
Scarlet and Violet.
They have the one that's like a superhero that transforms.
Yeah,
in a superhero
he's
form.
cute too.
Like he's really good when he's in a superhero form, but I would like to see a one that's a little more creative than that, and more designed to it. So I agree with Roger on that. I would like to see that. That would be pretty cool.
They're gonna do what they're gonna do, so.
Yeah, dolphin, something hybrid.
And
like,
they're gonna make some weird choices.
Yeah.
Denizen.
You're gonna be like, what is that?
Yeah. I still think I like the flying fish idea, but if they made like a dolphin body with the fins or like the wavy things on the side, like I think that'd be cool. Combining the idea with Rogers there. Oh man, I can't wait. Anyways, I think we'll take it over to Roger for his last topic here. And you go ahead, Roger. You have your last topic here. Is
Roger's research.
Yeah.
Research.
Yeah.
Well,
Professor Roger.
Trolling the internet looking for stuff to talk about. We'll start with Metal Gear Solid: Sons of Liberty. Apparently, the entire source code for that game has leaked online. So I'm assuming it's going to be coming to something.
Probably.
remaked, HDified, whatever it is. But yeah, apparently it's leaked online, like all the source code, which is crazy.
And that was literally all I could find on it. Nobody was elaborating beyond
So-
that.
Do I know what leaks?
And for all you
Not
Modern
really.
Warfare people out there,
Oh, no,
raise your
no,
hands
that's
if you
all
play.
Cricket Sam plays.
Apparently they're taking the next one, or they're testing it on the PlayStation 4 to see if it'll run. I
One
can
word,
understand that because there are
why?
still a lot of people that own PS4s that don't own PS5s, so there's still a lot of them out there.
I get it in terms of like a
Little late on that.
standpoint. Yeah,
No, I just thought about it.
yeah, but in terms of a consumer standpoint, I get it. A lot of people still have PS4s, but in terms of like their side of it, like you won't be able to buy PS5s. Make it a PS5 like only game.
The last one was on both too, right?
I think so, yeah. And like,
So-
why are they just putting it on both when they can have it on PS5 and get people buying PS5s? I just for their side of it, I
Money.
don't get it.
Money.
Why are they
Maybe-
just testing it on PS4 though? That makes no sense.
I think they said they're doing it on PS4 and Xbox. What was the last one? One? Is that the last one before the S and X? I don't remember. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know Xbox
I mean,
consoles.
honestly, I still have my PS4, but I'm trying to sell it. So
Mine's in the
Trying to
closet.
back up.
Mine's a special Star Wars Battlefront 2 edition.
Ooh,
No,
I
mine's
like
just
that.
regular slim.
Yeah. I like
And I
this.
never played the
love
game
Battlefront.
that came with it either. I'm like, I'm not gonna play
Wait, which
this.
Battlefront? Which one?
2.
Battlefront 1 or 2? Oh, yeah, the new 2. Okay.
Originally, it was supposed to be a PlayStation 4 Pro. It was supposed to be the white one that they released.
Yeah.
And for
yeah.
some reason, GameStop didn't get them. They got delayed by like, I don't know. So they were like,
Weird.
well, we have this one. We'll
That's
give you this one too for the same price. And I was like, whatever. I don't
Nice.
care. I'm like, so
And
it came with
Star
the
Wars.
the controller with Star Wars, and
Yeah,
I didn't care.
It's awesome.
didn't care.
I love Star Wars. And
was
Star Wars
cool.
I'm a sucker for. So
But whatever.
Star Wars.
It's all
really-
good.
Really great. Great.
I would like to see some Star Wars games come to Switch. I'd like
Yeah,
them
I
to
can't
bring
wait for that Fate of the Old Republic game.
They need
When
to
that
bring
gets
over the
more info,
two,
we'll probably have to talk about that.
the 2 Star Wars games from I can't think who made them.
BioWare?
No,
They made some.
the 2 that we've only had 2 of the series of that Star Wars game.
Oh, the Jedi Survivor and Jedi
Yeah.
Fallen Order.
Yes, those
Yeah,
2.
I-
I would like those to
I
come
need
to Switch
play
too.
those. I'm surprised I have not played the second one yet.
They're good.
Because like I really want to play
Well, the
it.
second one had issues when it launched,
Okay.
big time,
Well,
but they eventually
glad I-
fixed it all. So
Okay, good.
yeah,
I
it's
need to
still a
try
good
that.
game. I'm hoping those will
I
come.
watched some friends of mine play it, but like, I need to play it myself because I like the Star Wars a lot.
All right, and to no one's surprise, Microsoft is remaking, or should I say, Halo Studios, which is owned by Microsoft. Apparently, it's doing remakes for Halo 1 and 2.
Because
So.
Halo 1 is what I started Halo with the original Combat Evolved. And I played all of them since, but like the recent ones aren't for me. I kind of stopped like liking it a lot, like or I should say loving Halo after Halo Reach. Halo Reach is my favorite. Then Halo 3, then Halo 1, then Halo 2. But,
I've
like,
only played one Halo game. I can't remember if that was 1 or 2,
okay.
but
I like those. But after
Same.
Reach, it just
I just wasn't my type of games. I
Whichever
really
one
like
I played,
first-person shooters, so it was
yeah,
on
whichever one I
360.
played made me super.
Everyone was on the
motivated.
360.
okay.
I don't know.
360 was I think 3 and Reach and ODST.
I don't remember.
Those are the ones on 360 that I know.
But
Halo 2 might have been on there, but like can't remember if Halo 2 was on there or not.
don't know.
But I played 1, 2, 3, ODST, and Reach are the ones I really, really like, which are all in the Master Chief Collection. Hopefully comes to Switch one day because I love those games. But like after that, it just lost me because they sold it to somebody else. I think it was like 343 back then. They sold it to, and I'm like, I'm not really interested with what they're doing with it. And I tried it, a couple of their games, versions of Halo, I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm good. And it's just after it's just gotten farther and farther away from me, and I like the original ones, Reach and everything before Reach as well. I like, but everything else is like, no, I'm good. I'm excited to see remakes of the ones that I like, but it's just
Are we ever gonna get them
I
on
like
Switch
the
too?
games. I hope so. I hope so. I would
I don't know.
maybe eventually.
Everything's an Xbox, and now it's like, no, maybe not now. We're gonna go back to exclusive. You're right.
What are you doing?
Whatever. They
Change
can't
your
make up their mind.
Yeah. They can't.
Anyway, so that's
Yeah.
kind of what's in the news.
Yeah,
Now,
but
do we want
Terry,
to talk
what do you think
about
this?
games coming this month? No, since we're on that
Let's see.
subject.
I want to hear what Tabby has to say about. What did you say about Halo, Tabby? About? Do you have any
Halo
familiar?
more or less just makes me motion sick playing
Yeah.
any of those kind of games.
Any of those? Okay.
First
Yeah,
person shooter.
Because you've got to move so fast and using both thumbsticks. It makes me nauseous. And I don't
Yeah, don't play
get
Call of Duty
motion
then.
sick usually, but it definitely gets me.
It's probably because it has like the camera shape because you're in the helmet, so that probably contributes
Yeah.
to that.
I don't know. Not a lot of games do that, but those are one of them. It also could be my eye condition
Okay.
causing issues. Who knows?
Just play with
But
one eye.
I can't play. I've tried that. It doesn't work. It still gives me
Yeah.
nausea.
The only time I get motion sickness is when only more recently, but so I had to stop. But it's VR games make me motion
Yeah, I
sick
can't do
now.
VR games.
I used to be able to do it. I can't do it anymore. It started making me motion
I
sick.
don't have too much
after
problems
all
with
the-
VR. I can't play for long
Yeah,
periods.
they
I
have a
can
lot
play
of
like an
stuff.
hour to 2 hours sometimes, maybe. Then I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Then I'll take a
Well,
break.
setting it
but-
up is a pain. Like you have to go through all these like setup steps, and it's become a pain to even set it up. So I'm good on VR now. I'm like, no, I'm good.
Okay. Roger, you want to cover what's coming out this month?
Yeah, we're going to talk about a few games. We got a lot of stuff coming out this month. There's a couple ones I'm like very interested in. One's coming out. Oh, let me see. I think just in a couple days. Let me see. What's the date today? The 4th? Yeah, 3 days. It's called Mixtape.
The 4th one.
So
It's coming out the 7th.
yeah, this month. Yeah, in 3 days. It looks pretty cool. It's kind of like those Annapurna games. You know, what are those games called? With the two girls and stuff. Strange. Life is Strange. Like, it's kind of like those that type of game. It looks really cool.
Games?
Yeah. Oh no, it's not made by Telltale Games. It's made by
okay.
Annapurna. Annapurna.
Okay.
Same people that did the cat game, Stray. But it's not.
Okay,
I don't think it's made by Annapurna. It's made by somebody else. But it's that type of game. It looks really cool.
Gotcha.
So I'm like, ooh. I mean, it's only $20. So I'm like,
That's not bad.
yeah. So it looks really cool. See how reviews go. Then I lied about the date of Indiana Jones. It comes out on the 12th. So that's like next week or so. Yeah.
Next Tuesday.
Yeah. So that's coming out really fast. I'm like, man, too many games. I can't even keep up. I heard a little bit about this game, but it's called Outbound. And you're in this little RV kind of truck. Well, those Volkswagen vans.
It's kind of okay.
So, and you travel in the bus and stuff, and I don't know. You go. It's like kind of one of those buildy, crafty games. I would never play it, but it looked interesting. It's kind of cool.
I have a question for y'all. Speaking of games coming out this month, would y'all be interested in doing Subnautica 2 as like a podcast stream? Not like on podcast day, but like me, you, Tabby, and Chris, and Roger all like playing Subnautica 2 together. I think that would be so cool.
When is that supposed to come out?
The 14th of this month. It's
oh, dang. So, okay.
So,
is that,
I really want to try that.
Is that only on PC or is that on...
Well, here's the thing. The other ones, the first one and Below Zero, are on Switch too. So this might come to... It's on early... It'll be on early access on Steam on the 14th. And I'm very interested in that. And I want to try getting us together and trying to do like a stream.
I like the Subnautica games. Those were fun.
Yeah, they're so much fun. I love them.
Get me the info. I'll let you know.
All right, I'll link you to it later. I'll link it in like your Discord.
All right, and then we have, let's see. I know there's probably some fans out there of R-Type. which is a little shooter. Our Type 3 is coming out on the 19th. So if you like shooters, just kind of like space shooter type games. Those are really cool.
Cool.
Yep. Then, of course, on the 21st, we got Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. And then we have on the 22nd, the day after, we have Bubsy 4D.
Oh, I thought you were going to mention something else.
I want that one.
I thought you were going to say Lego Batman because that comes out the same day.
That actually looks cuter than the Paws on Fire game. The Paws on Fire game sucks.
Oh,
then you have some RPG fans. We have Tales of Arise Beyond the Dawn.
What day is that?
That's on the 22nd as well. Same day as Bubsy.
Man, and Batman. Oh gosh, so many games in May.
Yeah, and then we have the HD-ified Lollipop Chainsaw.
Man, it's been forever since I've heard about that game.
That comes out on the 28th. I've seen it. I've never played it. It looks fun.
I never played it either, but I used to see it everywhere. Just like on all the store shelves and stuff.
Yep.
It was on, like,
and then we have Tabby's Ultimate Fun Game. Bluey's Quest for the Golden Pen.
Why does that sound familiar?
Bluey, you know who Bluey is, don't you? The dog that's on Nickelodeon, the little blue dog.
I didn't watch him.
Oh, I don't watch it, but I know who they are.
Why I was like, what?
Yeah, Bluey.
Daughter didn't watch Bluey either, so we watched a lot of Blue's
I didn't watch
Clues
it. I didn't watch
and,
it. Blue's Clues.
Disney, Little Mickey Mouse House Club.
I think that's as far as games coming out this month. So there's a couple other ones coming up the following month that look really cool too. But we'll save those for later. Okay, Tabby, we'll talk about one game that you're looking forward to, and that's Monopoly Star Wars.
Yes.
That comes out on 6/11.
By the way, may the force be with you all. We kind of forgot that. Sorry.
So.
It looks cute. Have you watched any of the little commercials or anything for it?
For Monopoly?
Yeah, the new Star Wars game.
I'm not a Monopoly person.
I can't say I'm not a Monopoly person because I've bought every digital game so far. But
I do have, I think it was Monopoly, the Animal Crossing edition Monopoly. I have that one.
I didn't buy that.
I can't remember if I think it's Monopoly, but I bought that because it's only because it was Animal Crossing.
I used to have quite a few actual Monopoly board games. I had the Lord of the Rings at one point. When Y2K was a thing, they had a Millennium Monopoly, and that was pretty awesome. Unfortunately, divorce, storage, lost, never gone back.
It happens.
So, but yeah, and we recently acquired the Monopoly Super Mario Galaxy movie game. And husband has Deadpool Monopoly, which we haven't opened because it says on the front, this is not for children. So
even better.
It's weird to think of a Monopoly game not being for kids, but it is Deadpool.
It's great. It's Deadpool. It's great. It's already good.
Do what you
I've been trying to get
right?
a hold of the Zelda Monopoly game, but right now all of the people who have bought them have them listed for like $100 or more, so they can keep.
There's one Zelda thing I really want, and it's that chessboard that they sold.
The Nintendo chessboard?
You lucky son. Oh, I want it.
No, that was my birthday present. I haven't even opened it.
I don't even know how to play chess, so I'm like.
I know how to play it, but like, even though I'm bad at it, I just enjoy it. But like, oh man, I love it. My buddy.
Don't blame my husband. That's all I can say.
my buddy also has that chess set, and I'm so jealous still.
He lures you in, and then he just in 2 moves will kick your ass.
Yeah, probably. I'm not very good at it. I just enjoy playing it.
Yeah, the glass Zelda set.
Yeah, it's really cool. I like it.
It is. It's very pretty. Mine is still in the box. If there is any nicks in the plastic, it came that way. It's not because we tried to open it.
Yeah.
So.
Sure.
Yep. I have wanted to open it. Don't get me wrong, but I know the minute I do, we'll play it, and I don't want to wear the board out. So he has a glass set. He has a different glass set. We can play it.
You get a second chess set, Zelda chess set, and then you play that one.
Yeah, and I thought about that too, but
But it's probably expensive, so.
I did recently acquire the Zelda Uno game. I finally broke down and bought
Ooh.
it. So I
I
got the
Wait a
Zelda
minute.
cards.
Wait
for
a minute.
Uno.
Wait a minute.
All right.
I still haven't took it out of the Amazon box though.
Nice. I love Uno. Uno is so much fun.
Uno's great. We're kind of getting off subject here, but my sister a couple years ago for our Christmas Thanksgiving dinner had a game called Uno Flips, and we had a blast with it. And she wound up gifting me the box, so we have it, and
Nice.
it's always a huge lot of laughs anytime the family gets together and we all play.
Okay, here we go.
I like Uno. I like the Uno attacks too. I think it's
Yeah.
funny. We have the Dilophosaurus edition, so big dinosaur head that you gotta do instead.
A little
But
dusty.
yeah, I like all the different Uno games. There are a lot of.
Yahtzee! It's Zelda
I didn't know
Yahtzee
they made a
in-
Zelda Yahtzee.
I
Mhm.
love that. I love Yahtzee. Oh,
All right, it's
so good.
backwards. I don't know why it's backwards, but
Still, that's awesome. I
Yeah.
love
That is awesome.
it's not been opened. It's still sealed. Never opened it.
I wonder if
In
you can
the
still
closet.
find one of those.
hmm
Yeah. That's
Made by
awesome.
Hasbro.
Hasbro, yeah.
Yep.
It's
It's the collector's edition. I don't know.
Yeah, collector's stuff.
I bought it when I was still working at GameStop, so that's when I bought it.
There you go. That's one of it.
I used to love playing Yahtzee, but
I wonder. I had to check something. real quick.
Yahtzee's fun. You can play it
I
by
wanna-
yourself.
I just noticed.
That's no
something.
fun.
I gotta check something. Be right back.
That's how you get
Okay.
good with dice, though. You don't wait for others to kick your butt. You play by yourself and learn.
How are you supposed to learn by yourself if you're not playing with somebody else? Play with other people to
Then you get
learn.
smarter.
Yeah.
I usually play with the computer.
Brings back the old childhood days with my dad. We used to always play games. We'd always go to Dairy Queen, and then we'd go back to his place and we'd play board games.
Yeah.
Dad would
Board games
only
are
play
always fun.
card games and dice games with us if he could beat us. If we started beating him, he quit. It made
Rage
him
quit.
mad.
Rage quit.
Sounds
My
like a
sister's the
jealousy
same
on his
way.
part.
Like,
Yeah, I was trying to find the shirt Roger's
Let me
wearing
see.
in my closet.
oh, this one?
'cause I have that shirt. Yes, I do have that shirt. I just don't know where it is.
We're
I thought
back
it was in
again.
my closet, but it must be out there somewhere. Or in the
I get
laundry room or
tickled at you
something.
too.
So I know I had that shirt before. It's just the background was lighter green, but other than that, it was the same shirt. I wanted to see if I still had it in my closet. Couldn't find it. Yeah, but like
So,
I love my Tilda stuff, clothing and stuff.
yeah, Paul, you can get that chess set on Amazon for $45.
45. Man,
That's cute.
cheaper than I thought.
Yeah, go get it. You don't need
I
mine.
should. I definitely should. Life. Monopoly. Yes. Animal Crossing Monopoly. Nice. Love
Cute.
it. Love to see the board games. Man, I don't have all these board games anymore. I have a lot of D&D stuff though.
You caught it on sale. It's like there's the
okay.
price for it.
Oh, you're muted. You're muted.
He does
I
that.
thought I unmuted myself.
Nope.
Yeah, 19.99.
Oh,
I
nice.
guess was like $30, I think.
So yeah, that's a good deal.
I remember if I got-
I love seeing the board games.
I think I got this one off Amazon or something at the time. I don't know if they even still make it or not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got 4 character tokens. There you go. You can see them.
Cool. Oh,
Little-
nice.
Cute.
Love it.
Those little
Very cute.
Animal Crossing figures. Those are cute. That's the main reason I got it. I was like, okay, yeah. I love
Yeah.
Animal Crossing. Maybe once I get moved to the new place, I'll do the Animal Crossing Legos that I have. Has been sitting in the
Oh, yeah,
bedroom in
Legos.
bags for like a year.
I wish I still had room for my Lego sets that I used to have. I used to have so many Lego sets, and we had to sell them because we just didn't have the room to keep them around in the house. And like now that we're redoing the upstairs into like a third floor, or the attic into a third floor, we're gonna have room. But like, I don't have any of the Lego sets anymore. I'm like, dang, I want my Lego sets back, but they're not so expensive that I can't get them back.
Tom
Which
Nook is
is
the
really
loan
funny.
shark, yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
You know Tom Nook's the bank in this game, right? Probably.
Oh, yeah. Probably, yeah.
Give me
Tom
them
Nook,
bells. Give me them bells.
does it have Mr. Rossetti in there though?
I doubt it.
Dang. Oh, I love Mr.
He
Rossetti.
wasn't in. He was. He's not originally in New Horizons.
Oh,
I think it
that's the
showed
New Horizons ones? Okay.
So
on the
Yeah.
front who was
yeah,
in
it's
it.
Horizons.
Okay.
So I don't
That
think
makes
he's.
sense.
I don't know if he's in there.
I miss Mr. Rossetti. He's funny.
I mean, he's in there now with that last update,
Okay, good.
but he's not. He doesn't do what he used to do. He does something
Oh.
totally different.
Yeah. Well, this is in there.
I don't know. He might be on the board. I don't know. I can't really see, but I don't think so.
Probably not. Yeah. Especially if it came out before the update.
Oh yeah, I
So
can't
are we
wait
ready
before
to
the
get to a
update.
few questions?
Sure.
Questions? What's a question?
You just asked one. Let's see. I was trying to keep up with them best I could. Boo Mini had a question. What do you guys think about Bernard? Richard equals Link's Awakening.
Oh,
Edward
right.
equals Echoes of Wisdom. But what game is Bernard? I don't know what she's talking about.
Oh, no,
I was
these
like,
are
Bernard,
code
what are you talking
names-
about?
These are code names for Zelda games.
Oh,
Oh.
They were the code names for the Zelda games that are okay. Because I have been watching stuff about this. I think Bernard is like the one code name left that has been I think it was Midori that leaked them a while back, and like they were leaking all these code names that were for different games. These are the Zelda code names. So I think Bernard is the one that hasn't been announced yet. That's a Zelda game because they're named after English kings from back in the day. All the Zelda games are. And I'm wondering what this one could be. The Ocarina of Time remake. It could be a new Zelda, but I'm thinking if the Ocarina of Time remake is real, it could be that. It could also be another new 3D Zelda being announced. Like the next one, that if they announce them years in advance, they could do that. Could be the new 3D Zelda. Who knows?
I doubt it. Not this early. I wish. That'd be nice.
I think it's the Ocarina of Time remake. That's what I think it is. I think it's
Brandon.
I think I slightly know what you're talking about now, and I don't have a thought on it.
Okay.
I'm just
So
like,
it's
whatever comes out when it comes out.
Yeah. But I think it's probably the Ocarina of Time remake. That's what I think. If that does come into being a thing, which I think it will. Can't wait for that though. I love Ocarina of Time.
I never did finish my playthrough online.
Of the NSO version?
No, 3DS.
We never did either. We
3DS.
I finished not the I know me and Tabby still gotta finish our playthrough. I did finish it once before that though on NSO. When it first got released on NSO, you know. So I finished it then, but then we gotta finish our playthrough, Tabby. Yeah, we really do. Yeah.
Does anyone else have any questions? Boo, I thought you had another one on here, but I'm not seeing it.
Yeah, if you need to type it in again, type it in again.
Yeah, if you got questions, now's the time to get them in.
Ask away.
Let us know. I'll be looking for them too. So they have the chat.
I'm not repeating that comment, by the way, but I know what he's talking about. Y'all have to go back and look at my video from Echoes.
Okay. Second, I'll be right back again.
You know what part it's in? What part of Echoes it was in? The part that's
I was in, I think, the Fire Temple when everything's
okay.
frozen. There was some
shenanigans going on.
You could tell that there was some stuff in there, and somebody had a dirty mind when they drew it. And I called it out.
Nice.
No way you couldn't mistake it for something different. I mean, it was what it was.
Yes, Pokemon fan, we do questions.
Yes. How would each of you rate Metroid Prime Beyond? I'm thinking of getting it when it goes on sale.
I have some thoughts about this.
So
I'll let Tabby go first.
yeah, before Paul gets into it, because he's huge pro Metroid. I'm not against Metroid. It's been a fun game. It is a little bit of a I'm not much into shooter games normally. I usually do the hack and slash. Um, so be ready to be a little frustrated if you're not good at shooting games. Uh, it's a great game. It's got a
It
good
also doesn't
storyline.
play like any shooter
Which
game out
one?
there.
It doesn't play
Prime
like a
4.
shooter game.
Hmm?
Um, Metroid Prime 4.
Oh,
Yeah, they were. Someone was
great game.
asking
Yeah.
about it. Yeah.
It's a good game. It really is.
Mhm.
And I loved the graphics on it. You know, people were griping about the graphics and stuff.
Really.
And to me, it was very well drawn. There were even places where, you know, you're entering and it's doing its whole cutscene for whatever. And I just kind of got mesmerized with it because, you know, the scenery that they did was very beautiful. But some of the bosses were a pain in the ass. I'm not going to lie. I have to actually get mad at the game to get through some of the bosses. Aw, pretty kitties.
Those are my first two cats that I ever owned.
Nice.
Aw, I
Brother
don't
and
have pictures
sister.
of my first fur babies. I was little.
I will say this about Metroid Prime 4. I liked it a lot. I do wish the game lasted a bit longer. Like they added some stuff in for story purposes, a little just to like lengthen the game out, because I finished it quicker than I would have liked to, because I was really enjoying it as playing. But then when it was over, I'm like, it's already over. I mean, like I really was enjoying myself, but I beat it quicker than I would have liked to. I like the length of Prime 2 the most because that is the longest one, but it's also my favorite.
Got the light and dark one.
Yes, and I love that
I
game.
hate
It's
that
one of my
one.
favorite games of all time. It's harder than a lot of other Prime games, but it is my favorite atmospheric game ever. Like in terms of the atmosphere of it, I love the feeling of that game gives me for atmosphere. Um, it's like top notch for that. As for Prime 4 though, the other nitpick I had with it was, like, other than being a little shorter, I wish the levels had a bit more expanse to them. Like there were maybe some, not all of them, but some of the areas I would like to be a bit bigger.
Yeah, I was kind of disappointed about that. About some of the areas were small. It's like, it was kind of small area. Like
Which,
usually they're all
like,
big, but you get kind of
like,
lost or.
yeah.
But
And they're all right size, but they're not like big like areas like I thought they were gonna be, which is fine. The story's really good. I like the story. I like the gameplay. I like the graphics. Well, I just wish the areas were a bit bigger and the game was a bit longer in terms of gameplay time to beat. That's the only two nitpicks I have with the game. I do not have a problem with the characters. I thought the characters were actually pretty charming, and maybe the only the third like nitpick I would give it is I wish Samus talked a little bit. Other than that, 2 thumbs up. Great game.
she's only talked in 2 games.
Yeah, but I would like kind of like how they did with Dread. I think that amount of talking is good, but she doesn't talk.
She didn't talk in Dread.
Yeah, if you're fine with that, it's good.
She talked in
really, really
Prime 3 and in Other M.
She talked in Dread.
Did she talk in Dread? I
She
don't remember.
Yes, to the Quiet Robe, the Chozo, that comes up and then gets attacked by the X-Parasite. Talks to him a little bit. She says a little, "Oh, I'll finish this. I'm gonna," I can't remember the actual line. She tells him like, "Oh, I'm," like she gets a little emotional and like starts to talk, but she talks in Chozo, which is even cooler.
Oh, didn't know she could talk Chozo.
Oh yeah, she was raised by the Chozo. After
Boo, if it
Well, I know
helps,
she.
you can go back and watch my streams of what I've done up to this point, and I will try to do some more videos and upload them soon of me going further.
Yeah, it's a great game. I wish it was a little longer and the areas were more expansive, and maybe a few lines of dialogue from Samus. But other than that, game was really good. I think my score would be below, probably a little bit changed from when I first came out. I went down just a smidge and had time to think about it. I still think it's in the 90s of a game, but not like high 90s, maybe like low 90s. Because like Prime 2 for me is like a 97 game. This is more like a 93 or 92. game. I still like it more than Prime 1. Because Prime 1 has some things, a little more nitpicks. I still have nitpicks only with Prime 1, but like there's bigger nitpicks than I have with Prime 4. So like, I think I like it more than Prime 1. Still, Prime 2 is my favorite out of the Prime games. But all of them, Prime 3 is my least favorite, but like they're all really, really good games. So it'd be Prime 2, Prime 4, Prime 1, then Prime 3, or the order of the Prime is.
Where's
And
other
then finally
M?
Prime Hunters.
Where's other M? Where's other M?
That's lower. I'm not a super hater on Other M. It's not as good as some of the other.
The only thing that beats that game down is the controls. Where you have to constantly keep turning the Wii around. First you're pointing it this way, and then you have to turn it sideways, and I was like, oh, this is annoying.
Prime Hunters has worse controls.
Oh, really? I don't think I played Prime Hunters.
So like to look around, you have to take your stylus, drag across the screen to look right, drag it back on left to look left. Like that's how you look around, is the stylus, and it's like, why? I don't understand.
Because it was a DS.
True, but like I'd rather them have waited to put that on the 3DS or something with the.
Just given options for either or.
Like, just don't do that. Like, don't make it look around with a stylus. I don't like that. It gives you hand cramps. And
I'll have to say I did like Spirit Tracks and Phantom Hourglass touch stuff.
So I won't go that far.
I really like those.
I love Spirit Tracks. I don't care for Phantom Hourglass as much.
I still haven't played either one.
What? Spirit Tracks is great.
To be fair, at the time that I had Spirit Tracks, I still had the walkthrough. But I didn't have a birthday present for a little girl of the guy I was dating, and so I gave it to her.
Okay.
She was a big Zelda fan too. So that was the best I could do at the time because I couldn't really afford something else.
That was nice of you. I still have both of mine.
I will eventually rebuy it, play it.
That's what I've started to do with, like, once I'm done with the console and I have the new console, I give my old console just away to someone who can't afford a console.
I've done that.
What was the one on 3DS? Link Between Worlds. That was the 3DS one.
Okay.
That was a good one.
That was really good.
I like that one. Yeah. I like Link to the Past more. I really like Link to the Past. Link to the Past is like one of my favorites. I love Link to the Past.
All right. I feel like there was another question here, and
let's look here. I can look here.
Anybody else have any questions?
Metroid's really good.
Husband said that I derailed the chat in the thing. All right, that was Boost.
Right, Charlie. Oh, I can't believe I didn't bring that up.
Steak. We do not talk about those games. Ever.
What was it?
What did he bring out?
Ever.
What did he say?
Oh, yes.
They don't exist.
The hilarious cutscenes.
The CDI Zelda games. We don't talk about those. No, they don't exist.
I don't accept them as actual Zelda games, but I do like them in terms of the cutscenes, how hilarious they are.
Oh, terrible.
I will say on this. They are pretty bad, but I love the
very
cutscenes
bad.
And how hilarious they are. I will say they are
very
bad games. And I will also say they're not great. They're not good Zelda games at all. But the cutscenes and the characters are hilarious. I will give them that much.
Bad voice acting.
Which I know.
Terrible.
They're funny. They are so funny.
It's just like if the three of us decided to do a Zelda game and we voiced it all, it would be like, it's that bad. Bad.
Yes, that would be hilarious. That would be fun. That would be fun to do.
But, some of us can do voices. It's not necessarily that bad.
My buddy and my IRL buddy, he can do great voice acting. I tell him all the time, like, he should be a voice actor for how good he is. Like, he is really good at doing impressions of a lot of characters. He's very good at it. It's surprising. Like, he can do a lot of different characters, like, spot on, and it's surprisingly good. I've been telling him he needs to do voice acting. Man. I've been telling him he's like really good at it. It's like surprisingly good. But yeah.
Would a Zelda game featuring all three lines be fun?
All three what? Oh, timelines.
Oh, timelines. Okay.
You didn't say
I would like
time.
a
You said 3 lines. You
That's
were
what he
like,
said.
no,
Oh,
it
I
said
didn't read the
timelines.
word
You
time.
read it.
He
I
does
was
say
like,
time.
what?
I read it bad.
So
Mhm.
I
I'm not
missed a
sure how
word.
that would work. Like, how would that work? Like, did you just like swap between links and different tones? Like, how? We need more information for a question like this. Like, in my opinion, I think I need more information on like what kind of game and what kind of Zelda game. How do you think it would work? Like, I
I
need
mean,
structure to give an opinion on that.
not really, because if you think about it, Ocarina of Time already split it in two.
That's split. But I think what they were talking about was like a game that takes place in all three of those split timelines. I'm not sure how that would work. I don't know. I feel like it would be a better game if they stick to one of the timelines and they just made a good story from one of those timelines. I feel like that works better, personally. But I
So the
think it's a
answer
cool idea.
is for certain minds that would be a no.
No. Like most people would say no.
It's too much linear.
Yeah.
Too much.
I mean, choose one of the timelines. Pick one of those. I like the old Zeldas anyways better. At least better than Breath of the Wild. Tears of the Kingdom was great, but Breath of the Wild I have a lot of issues with. That some of those issues they kept in Tears of the Kingdom, but a lot of them they fixed.
I think that's true. They don't actually acknowledge the timelines. That's more fan
anymore,
based.
no. They tried and with a couple books and stuff, but like at this point they're just like, yeah, we don't care.
Now, on the Nintendo website, if you look at the Zelda thing, they do kind of give a timeline a little bit as to where all the games fall
they still
to.
try for people that like that stuff. But as far as I'm concerned, it's literally the name Legend of Zelda. They're different legends, and that's how I treat it. Even though there's technically a timeline, it's not kept well. At least not anymore. They keep changing it. And I'm like, yeah, I'm sure each game is their own thing. Except for very certain ones like Majora's Mask from Ocarina of Time or stuff like that, where it's like pretty much a sequel to the game. So other than that, I'm just gonna treat them like, separate games completely. Yeah.
Well,
but they did say, who was it that said it? Charlie Smith says, Kiwi Talk said there's a Legend of Zelda game coming next year, new Metroid coming, and also a Smash Brothers game in the works. I did see that, and I really hope he's right because I really want another new Smash game, and a new 2D Metroid would be amazing too, especially if it's the rumored Super Metroid remake. That would be really cool. That would be one I really would like. I love Super Metroid. It's just. Yeah. I hope that's true. I hope he's right.
I know Kiwi's had a lot of. Yeah,
Okay.
Kiwi's had a lot of good information lately, but
yeah.
Again, I don't cover rumors or leaks just because everybody seems to really jump your crap if you cover.
Yeah, so I will say this: it is all speculation on here. All speculation.
Yeah, it's all speculation.
No, from us is for certain. We don't know anything.
Us three are definitely too new into this podcasting business to have that kind of information. We have our opinions, and y'all just make sure you understand they are opinions. Don't go into other people's streams. Well, Tabby Cat Games said this because I don't want to get canceled tomorrow.
Yeah, but also Steak is saying they hate responded to that to a question on that. Interesting. Okay, I have to look that up too. What he said.
I'd like to know that question.
Yeah, about I think it was about the Metroid Smash and Zelda. I gotta look after this, and I'm gonna look that up because I want to see what he said.
Yeah. So, any other questions before we end stream, guys? Any other statements?
Speak now, forever hold your peace.
Yeah.
Until the 5th of the Revenge of the 5th comes.
Revenge of the 5th.
Hold on, real quick. I want to ask, who was it? Steak. You said earlier controllers were horrible too, weren't they? What controllers? I'm curious what you're talking about.
You're talking about the CDI controllers?
Oh, maybe yeah, probably. So. Yeah. I was wondering what he was talking about. There's several controllers I really don't like, and some I really like. Like I love the GameCube controller. That is one of my favorite controllers of all time. But I actually
Yeah,
really don't
CDI.
like the N64 controller. That's the one I'm like, it's hard for me to, you know, use is the N64 one. But like I CDI game controllers, yeah, those are probably I can't remember what they look like, but they're probably bad. I like the look of the N64 controller. I just don't like how to hold it and like work with it. Like I find it's a cool looking controller. But
I hold it like this.
You hold it like that, okay.
And I would
I-
like,
I
You know,
just- I-
depending on what game we were playing, it never bothered me. So I never thought about it until
It bothered
everybody
me.
was talking about it the other day. I
Yeah.
was like, I don't know what everybody's bitching about. The only thing that ever bothered me about that controller was that you had to put the pack in it if you wanted the rumble feature.
So I don't know where to hold it at any one time. I'm always moving my hands around. It's like it makes my
Yeah.
reaction time slower. So I'm like, I like the GameCube controller. The GameCube controller is peak controller for me. I love how all the buttons feel unique, so you know what you're pressing without having to look down. Like I love that about the GameCube controller. I love having like, especially with like modern GameCube controllers, they made them even better. Where like you can change like the outline around the sticks to be like more jagged, so you know which direction you're pressing for certain games, or you can make it smooth and just have a regular like thumbstick surrounding that area surrounding it. And I just love the GameCube controller so much. It's like my favorite. So yeah, there you go. GameCube controller, great controller, love it.
Smash
So
logo. Smash edition.
Yeah, I have that same controller actually. It's in this chair behind my.
Great controller.
Yeah, I have that same one. It's so good. I love those controllers so much. It's so good. Actually, I have that one, and I have a white one as well. And I have the.
I think I have a couple more, but and of course I have
Yeah.
I still have 2 of my wave birds.
Oh, you're lucky. I had to get rid of mine. There's my mom sold all my GameCube stuff. Wish I still had my Wavebirds. They're so good. I want a Game Bird logoed Game Bird or a Game Bird logoed like Wavebird controller. That'd be epic. I would love that from Game Bird so much. I gotta tell him that's a thing he's got to do. He's gonna make get a custom like GameCube controller made called the
There you
Game
go.
Bird. He needs to do that, man. I'm telling you, he needs to do that. It's perfect marketing right there. I mean, I know Blind Wave, they got custom GameCube controllers, so it's possible the Game Bird could do a custom GameCube controller. If he's listening, do that. I will buy it. I will buy it.
All right. Well, Roger, you want to start off with closing us out?
Yeah.
Bye. I'm just kidding. I mean,
We
eh.
need to change your. We're gonna change your Nintendo name from Psychopath to Smartass.
Yeah, I am that too. I is. Yeah. Well, I can give you guys links to my pages.
Yep.
I think you guys should do it in chat, can't you?
Think so.
Yep.
Or does it
Already
do
got it.
both? I already got it? Okay. So
So yeah, let us know where to find
make sure you guys follow me on Twitter over there. I'm almost to 60 over there already, so I'm happy. But I just need more people to watch. I'm almost at the what do you call it?
You talking about Twitch?
Mm-hmm.
Twitch, yeah. It's Twitch.
Yeah.
Not Twitter.
There's my Twitch, and then Facebook. I mean, not Facebook. YouTube, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, I don't have your X up there yet. I need to.
I don't have
make a
X. I
separate
don't
page
stream
for
on
that.
X.
You ain't streaming on X?
I don't even know how to, but I stream on Kick too sometimes.
I think you have to pay
So-
for X to stream.
Oh, do you? I ain't paying nobody to stream.
No.
Yep. Let me see here. I'll put up my Kick here in a second. There you go. There is my.
Steak.
That's my Kick. If anybody's on Kick.
That is hilarious,
So.
Steak. I love that. Since we were mentioning Deadpool earlier, I have to mention that X gonna give it to you. I
I have a lot of followers on X, but I just don't stream on it. Stream to X.
Yeah. Oh god, that's.
I just posted, hey, I'm streaming over here.
That's what I do.
And you can watch for there. But yeah, but those are the 3 main channels that I stream on. I mean, I'm very lax with Kick. It's just kind of like, it's fine. If I get people over there, 'cause I don't think you can do
So what
anything
games are you
else.
streaming?
I think you can't do anything else over there on Kick like you can.
Oh,
You can't comment or chat, or it's all just stream and that's it. So,
yeah.
but anyway. I'm sorry, what were you saying, Tabby?
What games are you streaming?
So since I finished Star Fox Adventures, y'all should go watch that if you haven't. I finished it, and I finished Hogwarts Legacy. Those 2 are finished now. So now I just started Pragmata, which I really like so far. So good. I was having so much fun playing Pragmata. Really good. And then of course I'm gonna start picking up, even though I kind of started it, Resident Evil Requiem.
Oh,
Those are probably going to be the main 2 I'm going to start playing more of. So keep an eye on those. They'll be up soon. With all the stuff that's going on here now, that's going to be it, you know. And then, of course, moving in another month and a half. So we'll see what happens between now and then. So,
Yep.
But the good thing about moving is...
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. The good thing about moving is I'll be able to set up my space better. So...
Oh yeah, good point. Yeah.
So.
Really helpful.
All right.
Oh,
Over to you, Paul.
Alrighty. You can find me at the Polytoad Dojo on YouTube. I stream mostly Pokemon, but I also do a few other games here and there. I also have, well, it's on hold right now, but I will be doing the PokeSpec podcast once we find a third co-host to replace one of my co-hosts who got busy and couldn't do it anymore. So we're just trying to find a third one right now. But until that comes back, we are going to be doing like game streams on Fridays instead of the podcast until we get a third co-host. But if anyone's interested, let me know in Discord, and I will maybe hit it up with my other co-host Ninja Frog to see if we can get someone to join. Like, yeah. So yeah, at the Polytoad Dojo on YouTube. I don't really do Twitch yet, but I might eventually start doing that. We'll see. I have to see what I can set up on there. And then, yeah, that's where you find me. Or here on the.
To you, Tabby.
All right, guys. As you know, I'm Tabby Cat Games. You can find me on Twitch, TikTok, or here. Right now, I'm just game streaming Rayman Legends and Dragon Quest 3, the HD 2D remake. I haven't put a schedule up for this week yet because of the incidences that happened over the weekend. Just trying to get some stuff caught up that I'd planned on doing through the weekend that I didn't get to attend to. So I will probably be streaming Wednesday, Thursday, maybe Friday. It depends on schedule going forward. But we'll get something together. And then Roger and I've been streaming Split Fiction together. So
yeah, we need to do that some more.
Too. If nothing else, it's a funny laugh watching us when we're messing up and not communicating between each other.
Yeah.
It is. It's funny.
That's a great storyline.
Funny.
But yeah, and we're here Monday nights at 7. So look forward to seeing everybody, and thanks everybody for showing up. And
yeah, see y'all next streams. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye.
Good night, everybody.